Just saying.
So first of all, good evening. My name is Dana Murray. I've been residing in the city for about 11 to 12 years. I'm glad we're talking about security to segue to my question. Whether we can debate about reduction or increase, we could all agree that crime is an issue, correct?
Yes.
We could also agree that, we could further agree that children and men and women are not born criminals, correct? So with all this conversation about policing, we have to be very careful about over-policing. And $1 million, I think it is, goes toward the police budget, which is a disproportionate amount of the budget that goes toward policing. And yet we can still agree that crime is what? It's illegal. So my question to you is, with all the kids that reside in the city of Newark, particularly in the Central Ward, what are some of your ideas about allocating and reallocating funding to go toward preventive measures to stop kids from going into crime and becoming productive citizens?
I'll take that first, because that's what I do almost every day. I think that Dana is correct. We do need to work on some preventive. We can't arrest our way out of our crime problem. We can't police our way out of it. One of the things that I mentioned earlier was about the neighborhood watch and about block associations, and what comes with that is programs and services, and I think that we can redirect some of that funding back from the police department and put it into some preventive programs, where that means going into our youth houses, going into our schools, looking at, I'm sorry.
They're not the ones they got now.
I know, I'm sorry, it's just hard when people yelling out, thank you, Dana. Going into our youth houses, going into our schools, looking at suspension rates, working with Newark Public Schools. I think that we need to get all of the nonprofits together, because there's some nonprofits out there doing that work already, and start funding them and start bringing them to the table to help the kids that currently have those issues, so that we can really combat the crime problem.
Yeah, we're not talking about over-policing, we're talking about security and safety. Right?
My issue is over-policing.
Right. And right now, my brothers in blue, they're not over-policing, they're really protecting us with all these guns on the street. So they're doing their job, not getting kudos as short-staffed as they are. So, you know, they just started back to open up the POW program, the police POW, where they would go out to the community police officers and gather the kids with different services as far as league games, trips, and that kind of stuff. So they are making some different strides as far as, you know, doing more of community service as far as an over-policing. But it's about a safety issue for them. And their real concern is these guns.
I'm entirely against over-policing. I'm against broken windows policing. I'm against...
Let me just reset your time. Okay, you can start.
I'm against broken windows policing. I'm against the school to prison pipeline. I believe that we don't need more cops, we need better cops. As you know, we're under a consent decree. And all the things that the federal monitor is listing is all about training. But the federal monitor says the police need more money. And I said, no, the budget is too much. They need to use the money that they have to train their officers. He gave an example about how police were tampering with evidence. And if they were trained better, they wouldn't do this. And I said, you need training for that? That's absurd. I think the problem starts, again, with creating more after-school programs, funneling the different resources that we have now in the city to making sure that these programs are available to all of our kids.
RASHON, HASAN, C4, team training for Virginia. I think this is another one of those complex issues I think that we have, but in reality, the solution to me seems very simple. I remember coming up in Newark Public Schools, we had strong programs that were in collaboration with the police department here in the city. I remember my dear officer who came to my school to teach me about drug prevention and how to not get involved in crime. His name is Officer Revzech. And I remember that man to this day and the impact that he had on my life. So I think going back to the basics, and then we also have to be able to couple that and support that with strong policy. As a councilman, I know that it's not my job or within my purview to develop policy for the Newark Board of Education, but the reality is that we have to eradicate this school to prison pipeline that currently exists. And if we start taking preventative measures and making sure that we're doing things such as having in-school suspension as opposed to sending our kids out of the school space, where they really have a bunch of time on their hands to get into all kinds of trouble, then maybe we can start resolving this issue and showing them how much we really care about it.
As a school teacher, as I mentioned before, once again, RAFAEL BRITO C2 is my ballot number. I think we need apprenticeship. That will be a good way to educate our kids. I believe that we have to go to the school. We have to have more DARE officers. I don't see a lot of DARE officers nowadays. I mean, I think it is important for the children to hear from the police themselves. If they conduct a crime, what the consequences are. As a school teacher, I believe in repetition, and that works. You constantly have to tell the kids, constantly, I mean, that if they do this, this is what's going to happen to them. Because one time is not enough. You can tell them, don't do this because you're going to go to jail. Once they walk away, they easily forget about it. So you constantly have to repeat that, and I think that's a good way of teaching them. And I'm telling you this from experience.
The fact of the matter is, we can create all the after-school programs. We can even address the kids in the school, but we're missing the main factor. How do we take it to the homes? That's to the homes. We need to understand how can we address issues in the homes. First, it starts in the home. It doesn't start in the school, and it doesn't start in the after-school program. So we need to figure out how can we address our kids in the homes. Once we address the issues there, it makes it easier for us to address it elsewhere. That's where we need to start at. There's a park at 848.
We have two more questions. This gentleman here, and then Altarina.
Yeah, well, I feel like I don't see that many people that like represent the youth in here, but so I feel like I should represent the youth. And before I ask my question, I want to give my opinion on the candidates. You know what I mean? Some of the candidates, I feel like he's more of a boss than a leader. Like, you know what I mean? You would clash with the youth. You know what I mean? The way that the youth is going right now, the youth is supporting each other. So anybody that's a part of the youth, I would just relate to him off the rip, you know what I mean? I definitely respect the fact that you're a woman, but she was a little bit emotional. You can't be. I'm gonna ask you a question. That's y'all gotta relax. But and I also relate to you as well, somebody that I could connect with as a part of the youth, you know what I mean? Because y'all talking about the youth, but you're not really in. So my opinion doesn't matter, you know what I mean? So my question, and you're a really nice guy. I just never seen nice get it done though, you know what I mean? But I could be wrong about that. And you said, I don't know where you're from. Like, you could be from Newark, but I don't know, you seem like you think you're better than me. And you, I don't really have an experience, but my question is, for everybody, if you, my question was, if you guys weren't running, who would you vote for? If I wasn't running, I would vote for myself.
I would make myself right, and this is why. Too many times, the youth are told it's not our time.
That's right.
Too many times, people come to us only when it's time to get our vote. Too many times, people are telling us we're not old enough, we don't have enough experience, we're not mature enough. But let me tell you something, Martin Luther King met Rosa Parks at 26. He led the SCLC at 28. Malcolm X was young when he led the Nation of Islam. King Tut was barely 18 years old when he was king. Thurgood Marshall was the lead attorney for the NAACP at the end of the day. So if you asking me, who would I vote for if I wasn't running? I'm voting for me. Because my voice, our voice, is never heard. And the time for that stops now. It stops now. So I'm telling you now, if you want your voice to be heard, if you want your voice to be heard, your voice to be heard, your voice to be heard, and you want somebody to set an example for your kids, that could be your grandchild, your son, vote C9 for Senator Adams, and you will see the change that you want to see.
I can only hear that I will vote for myself, answer for me. So if everybody gonna do that, y'all might as well not answer.
Well, we have to answer because, again, I address your issues all the time as a young person.
Okay.
Okay, and then like I said, I've done this youth baseball all my life. It's great to see my kids come back doing well. They working, they're not, they need housing, and I help them with all that stuff. Like I said, I got a list of every company in the port. If you want a job, come see me.
I'm not talking about no job, I'm talking to, this is a question, who would you vote for?
Who's gonna vote for? Vote for me.
Come on, I don't need to this point, everybody.
Well, that's a question that's going nowhere. We're all gonna vote for
Who
each
would
other.
you, so if you don't have no respect for your opponent, you can't vote for yourself.
Let me,
You gotta vote for somebody.
if I could, I think that's an excellent question. And honestly, since I've been coming out to the debates and engaging with the candidates, I think everyone has something great to offer. But there's somebody that I'm really taking a liking to personally, and that's Mr. Diaz.
I like
And I think it's important for us to also understand that once our election is over, we're still going to have to work together if we're serious about moving the Central Ward forward. Integrity, that when I'm elected as Central Ward Councilman, because I'm going to run a hard race so that I am elected as Central Ward Councilman, he's somebody that I want to make sure that I personally work with to help strengthen the Central Ward area.
I want to have an opportunity to respond to your question. What I would do if I were running for office, I would do exactly what you're doing. I would go to all the debates, I would listen to the candidate, and give myself an opportunity to
Who would you vote for?
Can I answer, please?
Who would you, that's a yes, I'm not an idiot, so like you can't really tell me. Who would you vote for? Just saying that question.
As I was educating, I would do. Can I answer, please?
I want to know who would you vote for, the name and the reason why. That's it.
I would educate myself.
That's your problem. I'm telling you to calm down. It only takes 2 seconds. It literally takes a name and a
If they don't want to answer, they answer how they want to answer. That's why they're up there. Because they don't have to answer how you want to answer.
But they're just gonna pick us though.
That's not trying to skate around the
then we can meet and greet and we can go about our business. So, the last question. Tariq, that's the last question, please. Please.
I have to say this to you. This is one. So I'm not going to sit here and make a decision yet because we change every day. So if I go to multiple debates and I see different angles from different people, at the ending of the day, later on down the line, I will make a most educated decision.
But today, because when I vote, I'm gonna have that same energy. I don't know. I'm gonna vote for this.
Right, and I don't have the energy now to say I'm going to pick it right now. So as we go to debates, I will make a decision later on.
Honestly, everybody that didn't answer, I expected y'all not to answer.
It was to have a question.
Councilwoman, then we can meet and greet and get out of here. Go ahead.
So, my question is,
Excuse me.
you know, I thank y'all for coming out to my event. I love coming to spots like this. But my question is actually to all everybody up there. So I hear everybody talking about a lot of stuff. I'm a Central Ward resident myself. I live one of them blocks, right in the middle of it. My thing is, I never heard nobody saying that like it's some real progress being done in the Central Ward. So my point is, what can you bring to the table that the current councilwoman is not bringing to the table? I don't mean I mean real wins, not street names and stuff like that. I mean tangible stuff that'll go to. We're not going down the street. We're not going down the street. You don't go down the street, but we got the names.
Okay. So you want to
How long will they bring to the table for the council? I can ask this. I live in a ward.
What do you think you can do?
Appreciate that.
Okay, hold on. What do you think you can do
transparency. All right, so you're informed about your community and what is yours, and take rightfully of your city and your ward. Again, I work for you. I'm here to help you. I'm available all the time. I'm right here in the city. I'm not going anywhere. I am the right choice for your voice. Luther Roberson, CZEZRE.
So anybody else, if you have a 1 minute closing, then just go down the line. That's a 1 minute closing?
Okay, nobody else wants to answer the question? Close out with your final statement.
President, as possible. I'm going to try to be here to answer your needs. I'm going to make my office as open and transparent as possible. I'm going to do my best to bring jobs, do my best to work on the problems in the city and the problems in the street. I can only promise that because I'm still a part of the council. BASIL partner 848.
So I also want to answer that question.
Keep the conversations down.
RASHON HASAN C4, leadership through integrity, Central Ward, candidate for Central Ward Council, who's running on the ticket with the wonderful Gail Cheney-Field. I would be remiss if I sat in my seat and did not stand up and speak up for this particular item. The fact that our current Central Ward Councilwoman has actually brought forth an ordinance for sexual harassment to actually know and protect it's a shame that isn't even mentioned or even being thought about. So that is something that should be in the forefront of everybody's mind. So I will continue to build off the legacy and making sure that we're doing things that are beneficial for the residents here in the Central Ward, and really making sure that we're creating solutions to the problems that are being presented, such as the mismanagement that we see right now from the current
Everybody have a seat in the side conversation style. Hello?
That's all right, Lisa. Okay, guys, one voice, come on. At the end of the day, I just want to say congratulations to everybody that is attempting to run for office. The digs that was leveled about me only doing street names, I find it interesting that Al Speak would say that because up until earlier last year, he was talking about how good a councilwoman I was. Okay. So, when we were at Winona Lippin. But you know what? See, that's the problem with the reason why the city of Newark is having the issues they're having, is because men like you don't want to be respectful to other people. So, no, you don't want to be respectful to other people. The bottom line is, you talk about I'm only doing street names. You don't want to talk about those kinds.
Tell the people that you.
Everybody in this city. I'm so happy to see so many candidates running for Central. That the Central Ward is the heartbeat of the city, and that because of the silliness of some people and the willingness to attack just for the sake of attacking. Because see, 4 years Team Baraka now are attacking him. But now they're all buddy-buddy, okay? So now, because I made a decision, okay, it won't be respected. But I respect all of you for making a decision to run.